Hey guys, Good Marks Goods here, and today I'm going to be finishing off the second part of the series, old silver plated tray versus new silver plated tray, and I got to get the yield and weigh out the silver I've been able to scrap from the vintage silver plated tray. I was excited to show you guys the process of refining the silver with nitric acid, but after getting some feedback from more experienced refiners, I've decided to hold off on that because, this is the first time I've ever done any precious metal refining, so I'm still learning a lot as I go, and so I'm a little uncomfortable showing you guys anything in case I'm doing something wrong I don't know about. It could potentially be a liability. Does that make sense? So as I get any more experience and comfort and get more comfortable in doing this kind of thing, I'll be happy to show some footage, but right now I'm just not there yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I put a lot of work into this, and I just wanted to say thanks for watching my videos. And the point I'm trying to make with this video is that the yields I got from this tray are well within what I would have expected doing all the research and the scrapping I'm doing on this stuff. So I wanted to point that out. It's well within the range of the silver that was recovered that I believe makes silver plate a sleeper investment. It's almost, if you take the yields I got from this tray and kind of like play with the calculator, just like look at how valuable the silver would be at, different price points of silver, and then like come up with, check it out, how much is silver am I going to get from 100 pounds of silver plate? What will I get per ton? And think of it like kind of like industriously, because that's what I'm doing. And stuff, results like this, yeah, I'm putting in a lot of work, but I feel a little bit validated. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Good Marks Goods out. So we're just filtering the finished product. Copper chloride on the bottom. Silver on the top. And I'll melt this into a bar and see how much we get. I can't wait. I think we did okay for a first timer, and I'd say it's a success. Okay guys, so it's about time I want to weigh out my yield. It's been about 2 days since I've did my extraction with the nitric. I've just been letting the silver dry. I think it's pretty much dry enough, so we'll go ahead and do that. Got the bowl, I'm ready to tare it, and I got my silver in this cup here, so we'll just go check out my yield here. Ooh, 14 grams. And it's showing like maybe 16. So, a few things about this. As you can see, there's obviously some silver still in the filter paper. So I'm going to keep the filter paper. Oh, I'm back down 14. So there's about 14 to 16. Anyway, a few points I'm trying to make. There's still silver there, and there could have been a little bit of silver chloride on the side of the Pyrex cup I was using. It wasn't, because I did notice that there was like this white powder there, and it could have been an impurity because remember I introduced that spoon, or a couple spoons that I had already stripped silver off of, and there could have been some salt residues because I was using saltwater electrolysis in order to do it. So so we got 14 grams here, somewhere around there. Stuff's pretty pure, I believe. Street Tips calls it cement silver, and it's kind of like cement. Crap, it's like, sorry for the whites. That's like pasta cream, pasta sauce. So it definitely stains your fingers. And another thing about the method, remember I was taking a knife and trying to scrape off the silver, and I'm obviously not going to be 100% effective. So there's about, the tray itself was about 1,500 grams or so. 1426, and we can add like 25 to 30 grams of that I was able to scrape off. So we got around 1% yield. I'm tempted to still throw this into the piece into the electrolysis bath and see if I can pull some more silver off of it. I think that there still is some. You're seeing a little bit of the brass base metal shining through, but there's definitely still some. And taking it off with a knife, although it was probably not anywhere near 100% efficient, but I think I got at least half of the silver off with this knife. So yeah, about 1% yield in the bowl. Later on, I wonder how much more I can get if I did set it up to a battery charger and see. I'm not going to, well, yeah, I might try to weigh it by myself and see. Okay. So this is normally how I do this. Take the silver off. Instead of going in with a knife like I did to this tray. So what we're doing is I'm gonna go ahead and run it through. This is the tray that we had already gotten off the silver off with a box cutter, and I'm going to we already got that 14 gram yield. So I'm just gonna throw it into the electrolysis bath. It's a little cold. I didn't want to do this today, but yeah, we'll just throw it in for a couple minutes, and I want to see how much more silver I can get off with this method. See whether or not just give me an idea of how easy it is to take the silver off with a knife, to scrape it off. Give me a good idea, and we'll see what we can get. So as you guys can see, that 14 grams definitely on this tray that I was able to recover definitely did not pick up all the silver, and there's still a noticeable amount that we were able to take off with the silver, with the cell. So I think that I will never try to do this again. It just wasn't efficient. So that we're just trying to learn, doing research on how to do this. So that kind of leaves out sanding as a possibility. Yeah, the battery chargers and the salt water, definitely the most effective way to do this, because otherwise you just lose too much on there. And this way, it's not at all pure like the silver that I was able to get from the nitric acid, but I will just try to get it all and add that to the yield I get. Probably doing some kind of adjustment factor, because again, this isn't going to be as pure. Alright, isn't it? Alright, so I'm finally done with this piece. If there's any more silver I can pick off it, it's not worth it, the effort, or to put any more time into it. So it's done with the electrolytic process, and yeah, now you guys can see it's picked clean. You look at all that, you see that reddish, greenish copper tint, so completely base metal at this point. I was rinsing it off into a bucket, and I was starting with a compote, but it was too small, and some of the silver was falling off the side when I was trying to get it in. So, but it's like we got at least like half a gram of it. I'll just throw it into the bucket too. See what we got. Estimate that's like half a gram, and this is just when I started. So there's got to be at least like 10 times this silver in the bucket, which yeah, there's a lot of water on it, but so the easiest way to get it off is to like kind of like use a spray bottle. Yep. Try to. I'm just gonna try to like, there we go, rinse it into the bucket now, and it won't be too hard to, because there'll be more waiting for the water to evaporate, but I can drain it off once the metal settles to the bottom, and yeah, I think it's about, I think I want to call it estimating at least five more grams of silver from the electrolytic process, so that on guesstimation, getting the silver off with the box cutter knife was about 2/3 effective. Left behind about 1/3 of the silver. So, all right. Till next time I can upload this, update this video, and I can't wait to upload it. Put a lot of work onto this. Okay guys, so I got the silver dried from the remaining silver from that tray that I got from the reverse electrolysis process. I'll just go ahead and weigh it on this here. I think it's the bottom of a vegetable dish, to be honest. I'm not sure. But yeah, well, go ahead and weigh it out and see what I get. And then I got the rest of my unprocessed raw silver that I have from electrolysis. And I'll just throw that stuff in there to the bucket when I'm done. But let's get a total yield on that. Okay, time to check. This is the unprocessed silver extracted from using electrolysis. Zero grams, huh? Well, clearly it's not 0 grams. The sensitivity on my stinking scale is just not gonna pick that up. Hold on, I got an idea. So usually if I pick it up, then it'll show a difference, like it'll show negative. Try that. -4, 6. Now it picks it up as 6. Now it says 8. Well, I think the truth is around there. 5 to 8 grams. It's probably closer to 8. And again, it's not the most accurate scale ever. I might buy a more accurate scale, but this is a scale I used for eBay listings. Okay, so we got 6 grams here, and I also got the pure silver right here. We'll go ahead and I can go ahead and add it on. It's in a bag though, but the bag doesn't weigh that much. Not tearing the bag or anything, but so now it says 22. Remember, I teared this bag already. That says about, it said about 6 to 8. $20 in total for both of them. I would subtract 2 grams maybe for inaccuracy of the scale, and that remember this stuff on the right is probably more like sterling quality, and this is like at least 99% fine. Interesting the how different they look. But yeah, that's it for this video. That one tray is, I have completely nuked it. Took all its silver out 2 different ways. Wanted to see how effective scraping the silver off of a tray would be. And it was not the most ineffective thing ever, but you're going to leave a lot of silver on there. So that, to me, that makes it a bad idea to try to extract using like using something like sandpaper, try to scrape it off, or like some kind of not drill, but you know, power tool or whatever. It's not going to be a good idea. You're probably going to leave too much silver or take off too much base metal, and it's going to be a messy extraction. Well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching my long-ass video. And that's part 2 of silver-plated trays.